Sales in Carmel Mountain Ranch have jumped up in the last 30 days. Hang out for a minute and I will talk about what's going on. Today, we are bringing you a Carmel Mountain Ranch real estate market update. If you're new to this channel, please give us a like and subscribe. And if you have any questions about your home here in Carmel Mountain Ranch, please send us a message or give us a call. We'd be happy to take a look and tell you what we think the value is, or if you're concerned about how the development may be impacting your property, we can certainly take a look at that and let you know if there is anything to worry about. So send us a message, give us a call. We're right here in town, so happy to get back to you and have a look or anything else you might need for your house here in Carmel Mountain Ranch. Let's get right into the information, looking at what's going on right now. We have 24 active properties here in Carmel Mountain. We have a few of those are up here just a little north of Camino del Norte in the condos over here, the trails and Il Polillo. And yes, we have the trails over here, and now we're going to have the trails down here too. So I guess we'll have to figure that out as time goes on. Now, I say pending sales are jumping because we currently have 19 pending sales and only 8 closed in the last 30 days. So that does show an increase in activity, which is good for sellers in Carmel Mountain Ranch. And one of the questions I get all the time is, what about the new development? What's going on with those? Well, those don't all get reported on the MLS. In fact, most of them do not. They're sold through Lennar's sales office and not reported until they ultimately get reported to the San Diego County tax assessor. And we do have the latest data on that, and we have shared it in recent videos, but would be happy to send it to you. Again, it looks like we have at least 1, 2, 3, 4 or 5, 6, about 6 of them that are pending are in the new trails. So that's interesting. And then we have looks like one of the active units is in the trails. So up until recently, Lennar had been selling exclusively through their own sales office, but more recently, earlier this year, they began to trickle a few of them out onto the MLS as they seem to need some help from the realtor community to get some of those sold, which is not unusual. Let's go ahead and take a look at longer term trends here in CMR, looking at median price back to January of 2022, so about 3.5 years ago. Median price for single family detached home was $1.252,500. And here we are this month at $1.132,500, so actually lower than it was 3.5 years ago. And it's been up and down. It's been all over the place. When you only have 9 or 10 or 12 sales a month, the data does tend to jump around, although not really phenomenal to see it lower than it was in January of 2022. Of course, last month, or back in May, it was higher. Here in June, it's lower. So it'll bounce back and forth again. In general, median price is higher than it was 3.5 years ago. However, this particular data point in CMR does show it lower at the moment. Now, looking at the percent of original list price to final closed sale price, look where we were in 2022 back in April, 118.1%. So things were super hot in Carmel Mountain Ranch back in the spring of 22. And here we are right now at 99.1%. So still hotter than San Diego County, but nothing like we had in 2022. Of course, it's not like that anywhere. Although there is a huge bright spot here in March of last year when we hit 116.1, which is actually unusual for this particular data set. Usually we're seeing the list to sale price right about where it is in San Diego County. Carmel Mountain Ranch sometimes does jump up a bit. So currently 99.1%, and market time is up to an average of 20 days from list to pending. So that's up a little bit from May to June. And San Diego County, again, up from May to June at 33 days. So that's what's going on in Carmel Mountain Ranch right now. If you have any questions, send us a message, give us a call, share this with your neighbors. We'd be happy to chat with you and impart any knowledge that we might have about the area that would be helpful to you. So send us a message, give us a call, like, share, subscribe, comment. We will be back later this week with more great real estate information, so stay tuned for that, and we will see you here.